More than a dozen local baseball, softball, and soccer teams entered day 2 of spring fling action in Middle Tennessee. It's all covered in the next 6 or 7 minutes, but first a little extra time for the big all-local baseball matchup, courtesy of sports reporter Ben Bobick on the road.
It feels so good to be back. The spring fling on and underway. Plenty of Chattanooga area softball and baseball teams playing this week up here in the Murfreesboro area. And the best part about the spring fling when it comes to the Chattanooga area, you have so many teams that come up here and compete. And a lot of the times you see them play each other an hour and a half, 2 hours away from home. Kind of like on Wednesday afternoon when Baylor and MCCALLIE baseball battled for a spot in the Division II AA state championship game. A tale as old as time. Baylor and MCCALLIE meeting this time on the diamond in a trip to the Division II AA state title game up for grabs, which includes 2 chances at winning it all. Quiet game early until newly crowned Mr. Tennessee Baseball Cooper Kinney breaks the ice with a solo shot to right. The future South Carolina Gamecock gets Baylor up 1-0. They'd add one more on a sac fly, and then just a beautiful piece of hitting from Danny Corona with a runner on first. This puppy tailing towards the gap. Caleb Hampton on his horse. He scores. Corona in with a triple. And it's the Red Raiders up by 3. Kenny up next, and he's just doing his job. Nice little single up the middle, scores Corona. And it's the effort from Kenny, too, to get into second. Baylor up 4-0 now, but the story today may have been the unmatched swagger from pitcher Patrick Johnson, who just mowed down a MCCALLIE lineup. He would give up a solo shot in the 7th, but it wouldn't matter as Baylor earns the king seed with a 4-1 win, and they'll get at least 2 shots at a three-peat Thursday at Wilson Central High School.
Well, they're very locked in. They know what their end goal is, and you know, they know that if they each do their job, then that's where we get. So that's what they're doing. I mean, you got everybody stepping up. It's been a complete team effort. We've been lucked up the last couple of years where everything kind of clicks during, spring fling, and here we are again sitting in the driver's seat. So,
even with the gap year in 2020, the Baylor Red Raiders' quest for a three-peat still very much alive. They always like to turn it on this time of the year. As you heard head coach Greg Ellie say, they'll get a chance at that three-peat on Thursday afternoon. And what's great about it, too, they'll get 2 chances as the king seed of the winner's bracket. So even if they lose that first one, they'll still get another chance to bring home a three-peat for Red Raider Nation. Reporting in Lebanon, Tennessee, Ben Bobick, Channel 3 Eyewitness Sports.
Thank you, Ben. You and FULTON, Carson Reno, great hustle out there. All right, buckle up because we're about to hit the rest. And there's a lot. Sticking with baseball, after losing to Baylor, MCCALLIE facing elimination right now against BRIARCREST, still playing. Big Blue trails 9-1 in the 6th inning. Winner plays Baylor for the title at 2 tomorrow. We will be there in Single A Public. South Pittsburg fights off elimination twice by beating South Fulton and then North Green. The Pirates now play Moore County in the semis tomorrow. They need to win twice. 2 more in AA. Signal Mountain was eliminated by Ripley tonight, and in AAA, McMinn County exits after a superb year, 11-2 to Clarksville. On the softball side, is anyone surprised GPS and Baylor are again in the mix? Perennial powerhouses trying to both get back to the title game. GPS taking on St. Benedict in the D2 AA quarterfinals. Bruisers up 3-1. Maddie Hubbard right back at the pitcher. A rocket in and out of the glove. Hubbard safe at first, and a run scores. The line keeps on keeping on. It's Bella Jenkins, the shallow right. It falls. Another GPS run scores as they continue to grow the lead. Same inning, a passed ball. On the move is Hubbard. She'll take home just under the tag. GPS takes down the Eagles 8-6, but they weren't done. The Bruisers went on to play Baylor in the semis tonight. Baylor wins that game 12-1, so Baylor into the title game again. GPS and St. Benedict play tomorrow at 12:30 Eastern Time for the right to go to the state championship game and play against Baylor. Checking in with CCS now. They were in a win-or-go-home game against St. Benedict. Chargers down 2. Emily Day keeping it that way with a big-time strikeout. Top 7 we go. CCS, need of a rally. Still down 2. That helps. Lauren Kay is on base with a single. Same inning. Wild pitch brings Kay home. Lead cut to 1 with a runner on third. But St. Benedict shuts the door with the final out. Pop up to the pitcher. CCS eliminated 4-3 in a tough one. D2 Single A now. Silverdale facing elimination against Jackson Christian. It's the Seahawks jumping in front early. This will be McCade Cooper ripping one past short and getting on up. A run scores from second. Silverdale goes up 1-0. They keep it coming. Skylar Sheridan now gets one through the infield. Silverville firing on all cylinders and in control early and late. The Seahawks win it 8-5. They next play Tipton Rosemark tomorrow at 11 a.m. More softball scores. Single A softball. Sail Creek falls to Huntland in the quarters. The Panthers face elimination tomorrow against North Green. Double A Red Bank loses in the quarters 6-1 to Lexington. They fight to stay alive against Greenbrier tomorrow 11 a.m. One more still in Double A. Sequatchie fighting off elimination, beating Union County 10-0. Tribe plays Gibbs tomorrow 12:30 in another winner go home game. Take a breath. Not too long, though. Maybe it's me that needs it. Point is, we're still not done in Murfreesboro. 4 local soccer teams in action today. 1 public school, Signal Mountain. The Eagles go down in the semis to Gatlinburg-PITTMAN. Same goes for Boyd Buchanan, the D2 Single A semifinals. The Bucks lost to Franklin Grace 3-2. 2 more. McCallie and Baylor both go down in the semis. McCallie 2-1 to Christian Brothers, and Baylor 3-2 to Father Ryan. So that's it. No local soccer teams left in the Tennessee State Championship run at Spring Fling. But plenty of softball, baseball, track, and tennis. More to get to.